guys, welcome back to my channel. So the video I'm going to be doing today is a sit down video, but it's going to be my 12-week update. So I haven't really watched a lot of these videos, so I don't really know how to go about it or anything like that. And if the lighting changes throughout the video, it's because I use natural light and just a single light from my bedroom. So if any of the light changes or anything like that, that's the reason. Okay, so let's just get into it. Today, while I'm filming this, I can't speak. Today, while I'm recording, is my 12 weeks. So every Wednesday is another week. So today is my 12 weeks. I went for an ultrasound at 11 weeks because triplets and twins do run on my mom's side of the family, and she is a triplet and she also has twin brothers. So I can start with showing you guys that. So I just got two pictures. It's the same baby, don't worry, there's not two. There's only one, thankfully, because I was panicking that it was going to be two, but I actually think this picture is better than this one, but I do have to go back next week on Wednesday for another scan because the measurements weren't good or something like that. It was moving around a lot, like surprisingly for 12 weeks, like you would think like it just kind of floats around in there a little or something like that, but no, it like rolls and kicks and punches, and like I can't feel any of it yet, but it does that. The day I found out was December 14th, and I took this test. Now that was the day my period was supposed to start, like exactly that day, and I just had this dollar store test for fun in a drawer because you never know, but I wasn't worried. Like, we weren't actively trying for a baby, but at the same time we weren't like super preventing one if it were to happen. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna just take this test for fun, and I snuck away and took it. And obviously it's a couple months old now, so you can't see anything very well, but that's it. It had like a really pink line and a really faded line, and I took a picture of it and sent it to my sister, and I like edited it into black and white to see if you could see the line better. And she's like, no, it doesn't look like anything. And I was like, yeah, but in real life it does look like something. So I showed my boyfriend, and my boyfriend Jacob, who I'd been with for the past 6 years. So I showed him, and he was like, okay, well, we'll go get some better tests and try tomorrow. So I got like a first response dual test where it has like a pink line, two pink line one, or single pink line, and then a digital test. And I did this one on the 15th. I have the dates on all of them, and this is the one I showed to my family, and the next day it came out very, very pink. So this one obviously isn't on anymore, but I took this on the 16th in the morning, and it said yes, and I put a picture of this one in the vlog I did previously about finding out I was pregnant, where I said I would make a sit-down video like this. For symptoms, I talked about that a little bit in the vlog as well, but I've had nausea constantly, like since the day of 6 weeks. I have had like constant all-day nausea. I have thrown up probably about like 5 to 7 times. I'm not sure the exact number, but I do like gag a lot and stuff like that. But I got the flu, and then ever since I had the flu at 6 weeks, it's been constant all day nausea where sometimes I'm like standing there trying to catch my breath because it's so bad. Another thing I noticed before the nausea was my boobs, like they hurt so bad. Like not my actual like whole boob, but like the nipple. Yeah, TMI probably. This video will probably be very TMI, so if you don't want to know, don't watch this video, okay? Okay. So nausea's just really been one of the big symptoms I've had. Smells and no food is appealing to me. No food, like I want like tomatoes, like I want tomato stuff, like pasta sauces, meat sauces, like anything like that, like tomatoes on sandwiches, like anything. But if I eat like raw tomatoes or anything like that, I get the worst acid reflux I have ever had. Like I've never been one to like get heartburn or get acid reflux before I was pregnant. Like I could eat spicy food, no problem. And now it's like, and that's what I am craving. Like I just want, like, I don't want chocolate or sweets or anything like that. Like some pastries are all right, but for the most part, like anything too sugary, I don't want it. It grosses me out. So my boyfriend, he bought me like a ton of chocolate at Christmas time, and I probably ate like 3 bites of the stuff and then gave it all to my mom and my brothers, and I just couldn't stand it. But tomato, anything like tomato or savory like that is what I want. But I get so bad like indigestion and acid reflux. It's terrible, and it like sits right here, like, and is like the worst pain I've ever felt, and I can't sleep. I tried sleeping sitting up, it didn't help. Laying down, it didn't help. I took Tums, it didn't help. Like nothing was helping it. So luckily that's kind of subsided a little bit. I'm not gonna say it's totally gone because then it will probably still be there. What else I was saying is I also have like really bad gas. Like not farting, don't worry, that's not, like sometimes it's farting, but most of the time it's just like burping so bad, like uncontrollable, like burping, and it's disgusting. I haven't noticed a change in my hair really, like growing faster or anything, but I have noticed like my armpit hair, my leg hair, my eyebrow hair grows, like my eyebrow hair, sorry, grows like I'll have caterpillar eyebrows tomorrow. Like it's insane. As for this hair, it was about to here, and then I decided to cut it. I think it's grown a little bit, like maybe half an inch or less since I cut it. So I cut it around the start of January, and I think it's grown just like a tiny bit, but my hair never grew fast. I haven't noticed a change in my nails with the way they grow or anything like that. So they were really bad, like they were really like dry and cracking and chipping and peeling. That has kind of subsided and they're just back to normal, but they're still kind of dry and brittle, but they've always been like that. So that's kind of what I noticed from 6 weeks up until now. I haven't really seen any changes in my symptoms or anything like that. I do notice like some cramping. I get back pain a little bit, but I don't know if that's because I also work 5 days a week. Like I'm not doing anything more than I was when I wasn't pregnant or when I didn't know I was pregnant, which was only about like a month or 2 that I didn't know, probably about a month, because I had a period in November and I didn't have one in December, so it's probably about a month. So I found out really early, and that's why I was like, maybe it's 2, maybe there's more, and I was like really freaking out. My boyfriend wanted 2, my whole family wanted 2, like my brothers and my sister, they were all so excited to hope for 2, but I'm lucky it's just 1 because buying 2 of everything is quite difficult. Another thing is we do have names picked for a boy and a girl, and each name we picked, we have 2 middle names, which I won't be telling. I'll probably do a gender reveal video sometime when I find out the gender, which I'm hoping to find out at the end of March or near the end of March. I have a scan scheduled for the 22nd, so I'm hoping, and I'm pretty sure I'll be around 18 weeks by then, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to tell the gender then, and I won't have to go for another scan for a little while. But I do have one next week to get measurements, like I said before, so I'm excited. I'll be 13 weeks then when I go for that scan. But yeah, I don't really have much to tell you. I've been taking prenatal vitamins with folic acid, and I'm lucky enough that I haven't puked up that and had to like retake any pills, so that's kind of, I'm proud of myself for that. I have picked an OB here in my city, and I go see him at 30 weeks. Other than that, every single month I go see my doctor, and I'll get my belly measured eventually. That's another thing, like I could show you my belly, but like obviously I'm not the skinniest person in the world, so there's nothing really to see but me right now. But I definitely notice what's different about my body, like the upper part of my stomach. Yeah, that's another thing. I kind of get a little out of breath even though I'm only 3 months pregnant. So, fun. Up here is kind of like more bloated feeling, whereas the bottom is just normal and kind of the same as it always has been. It's not hard yet. It does get uncomfortable if I wear like leggings that are too tight or pants that are too tight. When I wear my winter jacket, it gets a little uncomfortable. So I kind of have a feeling the baby doesn't like to be squished or things like that. Because when I got my ultrasound, I had a student tech do it first, and she was like, if we ever press too hard, just tell me. And she was doing fine, and she could see the baby, and that's the one that I think took these pictures. And then when the actual ultrasound tech did it, she like pressed so hard, and I was like, oh my god. And you can't pee, so I'm like, I'm gonna pee my pants. Luckily I didn't, thank goodness. That's really it. That's all I have to tell you, I think. So I'll probably make another update video closer to my next scan, like the gender scan, hopefully in like March. So maybe when I'm 20 weeks, 18 to 20 weeks, somewhere around there. I'll obviously vlog when I can and what I can, because I work 5 days a week and I'm tired all the time. Like yesterday, I woke up, I ate breakfast at like 11 o'clock and I went to bed not late. Like I went to bed at 11 o'clock. So I slept for like 12 hours. I ate breakfast, I watched like 3 videos on YouTube, and then I just went back to bed till 4 p.m. Like, and it's not getting better. Like the tiredness is getting, like my I don't know what a word is for it, but like the fatigue, that's it, is out of this world, like so crazy. I haven't noticed having to pee more or anything, but like I said, if I'll be vlogging, so as more symptoms come up, I'll probably vlog them and do more sit-down videos like this every few weeks just to track my progress, and if I have any more like scans or pictures or things like that. And I will do a gender reveal video. I'm thinking of ideas, and I don't know if I'll do a name reveal video or if I'll just wait till the baby is born to reveal the name, because that's kind of like, my family knows the 2 first names that we've picked, but I'm kind of keeping the middle names a secret. But I'll see you next time.